Welcome back to my Boss Restoration. In this episode, I'm going to be removing this right rear corner, or what's left of it, and then we can start fitting up some new sheet metal. All right, so this episode, I'm going to remove this rear corner. I'm going to cut it out, basically this side of this line here, the flange, all the way around, and get this out of the way. And that way I'm not getting into the metal that I'm keeping. Before I start removing this though, I'm gonna take these hinges off, get them out of the way. So let's start with that. All right, this is under spring tension and I wanna get the tension off it to be able to get this pin and this pin out to get this part of the hinge off. So I just cut out a little block of wood. I'm gonna pull this hinge down, put that in there. Let's see if that holds it. Just enough, yeah. And now the tension's off this part of the hinge, so I can pull those. There's a little C-clip on this side. I'll pop that off and pull these out. A little trick. This little screwdriver's got a magnet, so I don't lose it. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that right there. So I know it's gonna go flying. I'll just catch it before it goes flying. Okay, I'm gonna do the exact same thing on this side. Okay. All right, let's start cutting this out. I'm just gonna stay on this side of the flange, and then once I get this metal out, then I can come back and drill the spot welds and take that little strip out. I came down here because I was just concerned with this, where it stops, so it's easier to sneak up on it instead of just getting crazy with it. there's this little structural piece right here, this little flange, and it separates. There's a little flange or overlap right here where it connects to this one. They got like some putty in there. I think what I'll do, I'm not sure if I'm going to reuse that or just make a new one, but for the time being, what I'll probably do is I'm just going to cut right above it. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just cut right above it for now, get this out of the way, and then I can look at it a little better and see what I want to do. Let's do that. Now I can get a better look at this piece here. How it's held on. Some putty there. Pop that off. Maybe what I'll do, I'll just get the rest of this post out of the way. Look at that. It's a 23 window now. That's funny. Looks pretty cool. Okay. So I just didn't want to dig into this flange, whether I make a new one or I just repair this one, and then I can cut the spot welds off the outer skin. And then let's take a look at what's holding it down here. This piece is going to get reused. So what do we want to do? You know what? I'm just going to cut it, get this piece out of the way, and then we can figure out what's going on down here without damaging the stuff. Okay, so if you look at this side, you can see that it's probably just spot welds. But I guess when they repaired this from one of the accidents, it looks like, you know, globs of MIG weld. Oh, you know what? Look at that. That's blue paint. This bus was not blue. So this was off another bus. Probably the same bus the nose was off of. I wonder if this whole, oh, you know what? Where that weld was right here, probably from here down was from another bus. Okay. It's making sense now. I just don't want to get into the frame. This light keeps going out. Oh. Huh. Okay. There was a lot of repair work done, so that's why things were a little funky. But okay. Now I can just take it apart on the bench. Let me cut this tab off before I get cut on it. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, then I can just clean this up. Good. Okay, with this corner out, I'm just curious. I want to see if I can get any flex out of this side now, if it helped. Oh yeah, look at that. I could already see it moving just with my, that's gonna work. That is going to work. Let's see if I can show you. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I can already just start pulling it. So that's really good. Okay, one thing I will have to, I will have to drill this inner skin out, because if you look here, this is a pinch weld. And to do this like the factory, this piece will have to be off, which that's fine because I do want to weaken it even more. With this out, that's gonna weaken this side even more, and I can look at these main structural beams, this one and this one. Now I'm just gonna spend a little time drilling these spot welds out and getting these flanges off. Let's find the spot welds. I put a lot of spot welds on this thing. started to split on me here, but I can repair that. That's no big deal. Once I get this inner skin off, I'll weld that, smooth it out both sides. Be good as new. Okay, see if we can get underneath it. I think what I'll do, the top of this is a little bit of a tricky piece. It's hard to see the spot welds, and I'm trying to do a minimal amount of damage to the structure. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this in half, this little flange, so I can start prying it down. This is going to be a little tricky. I don't want to rush that. Let's do that. Let's cut that right there. There we go. What's holding it over there? Okay. This split on me right here, which I'll fix that. I'll be able to weld that. That's no big deal. You can weld that little hole up there. I got the rest of that little piece of the main structural piece, the top half, I got that off there. It took a little time because there was a lot of overlapping pieces. So I just took my time and worked that and finally got that off. I'm gonna have to, like I said earlier, drill the inside closeout panel off, because you can see where this flange is to get to the other side of it. I need that out of the way. And also, like I said, I want to weaken it even more to push this roof over. But for now, let's see how this corner fits. Let's check that out. Let me get a pair of vice grips so we can hold it on there. Been wanting to see how it looks on there. Okay, well, we could just take a look at it for now. That looks pretty cool. Man, look at that. I haven't seen it with a full corner on here. This side has always been smashed since I've owned it. So to finally see some straight clean metal on here is pretty awesome. And then I can't weld it on yet because the roof still has to be pushed over and I want to keep it as weak as possible. So I can clamp it on and start fitting pieces up, but nothing will get welded until the roof is true and perfectly straight again. I'm probably going to stop here with this video and we'll continue the next video straightening this roof out. So thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next video.